Joel Creasey!
Oh, hello! Hi! Hello, Melbourne. Thanks for having me. I'm thrilled to be so fancy now. Gala on the ABC. Feel very fancy. There was a rumour last year in the paper that I was going to be one of the new hosts of Play School. Can you imagine me? Hey, kids, no way. Admittedly, I have said the phrase, there's a bear in there before, but that was leaving a club in Amsterdam. And the chair as well. Careful, it's got a hole in the bottom. You might get a surprise. No, I'm thrilled to be here. Look, people always ask gay men the same question. You always get asked the same question, like, oh, when did you know you were gay? And have you ever had sex with a woman? And should I buy this dress? And, like, I have always known, like, I can't put a time limit on that. I have always known I was gay. Like, maybe it was when I was 5 and I thought the Teletubbies were too butch. Maybe it was when I was 1 and my mum was breastfeeding me and I stopped her and I said, look, let's just be friends. Like, I have always known I was gay, and then people go like, oh, have you ever had sex with a woman? Totes have. Her name was Samantha, or Sam, as I called her. I had to get as close to a male name as possible. I was 16 at the time in grade 11, and I met Sam on the school bus. She asked for my can of Lynx Africa one day, and that's like the old school Facebook official. And then this one day, on school holidays, we're at our friend Claire's house, and Claire was like, you and Sam, and I was like, Sam? And they're like, yeah, you should go into the bedroom and have sex. And I was like, oh, that seems like a silly idea. But then, you know, in like grade 11, and kids are so mean, they're like, go, have sex. So then we're in the bedroom, and they like shut the door, and they're like, have sex. I'm like, oh, my grandma's really sick. And then Sam was like, should we? I was like, oh, not you too. And then she like fucking ran at me like a gazelle and like pinned me to the bed. I was like, Sam, where's this strength come from? And she'd be like pinned down. I felt like a soldier. I was behind enemy lines. And then she's like kissing me all over. I was like, Sam! And then she's like taking off her clothes. And then I was like, what's that? And she goes, it's my watch. I was like, oh, I just want to buy one. And then she's naked, her like, out. And I'm like, oh my God! And she's like, fucking got a Vulcan death grip, and she's like trying to get it there, and I'm like trying to avoid it. And it's like, when you've booked an Uber and you're looking around for your keys to your apartment in the dark, and it's like Uber Black at surge price, and you're like, where is it? I'm like, this all over Sam, and she's like, what are you doing? And then, like, suddenly I'm naked as well, and I didn't know what to do, so I was just kind of, like, swinging it around, and I just sort of, like, kind of slapped her thigh once, and it's kind of like one of those things you see outside a car dealership, you know, just, like, flailing around. It's like a really terrible game of mini-golf. It's like, I don't know what to do, Sam! And then, like, we, like, tried for, like, one sort of entrance, and it just didn't quite work. It was like, you know, when you're cooking spaghetti and you throw it against the wall to see if it's cooked, and... But I've got to go, I forgot I'm volunteering at the soup kitchen. And... a lot of metaphors there. And then people always go like, what was your coming out like? Like, what was your coming out like? And I had pictured my coming out as being so dramatic. I was a teenager, and I was gonna sit my parents down and be like, Mum and Dad, I'm gay. And they're gonna be like, get out of here, you little homo. And I was like, ah, how could you? And I'd run away. And then 2 weeks later, they'd come to their senses and find me on a street corner being like, it's a hard knock life for us. And steal my private boys' school uniform. And didn't work out that way. I was so disappointed. I was a teenager, and my parents, they're so nice, and I sat them down and I said, Mum, Dad, I'm gay. And they go, okay, cool. I said, what? They go, okay, cool. We're having pasta for dinner. I said, oh, well, I don't think you heard me. I said I'm gay. I can't eat fucking carbs anymore, can I? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joel Creasey. I'll see you later. Thank you.